looked into the kitchen. They didn't see me standing there with Daddy's arms around her and a smile on Mama's face. I knew what held them together was more than their embrace. This is the house that love built. Every room is safe and warm. These are the walls that weathered every storm. Built on a strong foundation to keep our hearts secure. This is the house that love built. I can hardly believe it, how quickly time has gone. I turn around and find myself with a family of my own. Lord, I'm so thankful for what my parents gave to me. And I pray that someday my children will see. This is the house that love built. Every room is safe and warm. These are the walls that weathered every storm. Built on a strong foundation to keep our hearts secure. This is the house that love This is the house that love built. Every room is safe and warm. These are the walls that weathered every storm. Built on a strong foundation to keep our hearts secure. This is the house that love built. This is the house that love built.
Karen Peck, and that's called The House That Love Built. And welcome to Gospel Time. I'm your host, Dave Rigg. Well, it is the Mother's Day weekend, and that means that this is the Mother's Day special here on Gospel Time. All of the songs you'll be hearing will be songs all about our moms, all about how special Mom is to us. And, of course, especially those moms who are servants of the Lord, especially those who are, like this song says, prayer warriors. Let's listen to Heirloom. It's the Gospel Time Mother's Day weekend special. We're glad to have you tuned in today.
You may see her in the grocery with her children, or in the city 9 to 5 each working day. She's a mother or a teacher or a woman all alone, but she's someone else entirely when she prays. She's a prayer warrior down on her knees, wrestling with powers and principalities, standing in the gap for others, for her sisters and her brothers, reaching heaven with her arms. for others, for her sisters and her brothers, reaching heaven with her arms. Oh, you have touched the very heart of God. Prayer warrior. Prayer warrior. Prayer warrior.
Only the Lord himself knows just how much benefit we've had because of prayer warriors, those moms out there who spend a lot of time on their knees. Here's one now from Phil Cross and the Poet Voices. It's called Mama's Translation.
Today's generation has many translations of the Holy Bible to read. You can read about heaven in a 1611 or a new modern NIV. No matter the kind, in each one we find the truth that never will end. But the one that really changed me, completely rearranged me, was written in the life of a friend. Favorite translation from Genesis to the Revelation. It's the Bible I remember more than the rest I
God's not looking for supermom. He's looking for a godly mom. This is Elizabeth George for a woman after God's own heart. Mary was only about 14 years old when she was chosen to be the human vessel for bringing Jesus into the world. Was Mary from nobility or wealth? No. Was she married to someone important? No. In fact, she wasn't married at all. What qualified Mary to be blessed and honored and trusted by God was the focus of her heart. When told the mysterious thing about to happen to her, Mary said, "Behold the maidservant of the Lord. Let it be to me according to your word." This young woman was taught, encouraged, and instructed in the scriptures at home. Someone made sure Mary knew about God. Bless you today. Be a mom after God's own heart. This is Elizabeth George.
Let's continue with our Mother's Day special with the Pitneys and a Mother's Prayer.
I watched him walk away to Daddy's arms, heard him say, "I love you too," been off to play as children do. Dear God, bless our home. When I see bread upon our table and we're all working, strong and able, I'm reminded of His goodness. Dear God, bless our home. May we walk with Thee each day, and as a family kneel and pray. Remind us, Lord, when we go astray. Heavenly Father, watch over us. Build this house on stone. Dear God, bless our home. There are so many families hurting, torn apart, children left crying. We need the Lord more than ever before. Dear God, bless our homes. May we walk with Thee each day, and as a family kneel and pray. Remind us, Lord, when we go astray. Heavenly Father, watch over us. Build this house on stone. Dear God, bless our home. Heavenly Father, watch over us. Build this house on stone. Dear God, bless our homes. Dear God, bless our homes.
This is Gospel Time, a radio ministry. We depend upon your prayers and financial support to keep us on the air in your area and on your favorite radio station. If you'd like to help us, write to us at Gospel Time, Box 68, Bone Gap, Illinois, 62815. Write us today.
Sitting on the front porch with the early morning sun, Mama embraces a new day. To the rhythm of the porch swing, she sings her favorite hymn, bows her head, and then begins to pray. Mama prays,
quietly persistent, enduring all resistance.
gives her life for those she loves the most. With a tender heart she shows how much she cares for the man she gives her love to, and the child she gave life to, and everyone she knows that needs her prayers. Mama prays, quietly persistent, enduring all resistance, believing love will win. Mama prays when her strength is nearly gone, her faith is always strong. Mama prays. Lord, I thank you for this legacy that I can leave behind. May they pass it to their children as I pass it on to mine. Daily devoted, this keeper of home sends out a sweet perfume, firmly committed to her life's work. She's one of a very precious few. Mama prays, quietly persistent, enduring all resistance, believing love will win. Mama prays when strength is nearly gone, her faith is always strong. Mama prays, her faith is always strong. Mama prays.
On the Gospel Time Mother's Day weekend special, that was Terry Lynn and the song entitled Mama Prayed. Now here's Daryl Luster, and this is called No Charge.
A little boy came into the kitchen one evening while his mother was fixing supper, and he handed her a piece of paper that he'd been writing on. And after she wiped her hands on her apron, she took the letter in her hand and read it. This is what it said. For mowing the lawn, $5. And for making up my own bed this week, Mama, $1. For going to the store, 50 cents. And for playing with little brother while you went out shopping, 25 cents. Taking out the trash, $1. And for getting a good report card, $5. For raking the yard, Mama, $2. He said the total is $14.75. While she stood there thinking, 1,000 memories began to flash in and out of that mother's mind. So she picked up the pen, turned the letter over, and this is what she wrote to that little bitty boy. For the 9 months I carried you, growing inside me, no charge. For the nights I sat up with you, doctor, you prayed for you, no charge. For the time and the tears and the cost through the years, there is no charge, my son. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge. For the nights filled with dread and the worries ahead, no charge. For advice and the knowledge and the cost of your college, no charge. For the toys, food and clothes, and for wiping your nose, there is no charge, my son. When you add it all up, the real cost good mother's love, it just ain't no charge. When that mother got finished talking to her boy, he looked up at her with great big old tears in his eyes and he said, Mama, I sure do love you. Then he reached out, took the letter in his hand, and wrote in great big words, paid in full. When you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge.
What's special about your mother?
Mama is the best. I like it when she gives me Chip Tip because that's my favorite meal.
I had a very positive and encouraging mom. If I drew a picture, she made me feel like I would be an artist someday. If I showed her a bug I caught outside, she said I would be a scientist.
She was there, she watched the game, and she said I played great, even if I didn't.
My mom is special to me because she was always there for every track meet, for every choir concert, anything I was involved in, she was there to support, and she was there to support and encourage me.
She's a good cook.
I remember Mom always telling me that I played really well, even though she knew absolutely nothing about the sport.
Mama is the best.
That's true. We couldn't agree more. A special thought just for moms from the pages of Our Daily Bread.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, we husbands want to get in and express our appreciation for our wives who are moms to our kids. Here's Billy Walker.
From Adam's side, God formed his bride, beautiful as could be. And standing here beside you, I see he's done the same for me. I waited such a long time, and I can't believe it's true, that by my side God's placed a bride as beautiful as you. There were times when my impatient heart didn't want to wait for you. It just seemed like you would never come, and I didn't know what to do. I almost gave up waiting and started looking on my own. But then the Lord brought you to me, flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. From Adam's side, God formed his bride, beautiful as could be. And standing here beside you, I see he's done the same for me. I waited such a long time, and I can't believe it's true, that by my side God's placed a bride as beautiful as you. I promise that you will always be a treasure in my heart, to have and to hold so tenderly, till death do we part. With this ring I pledge to you a never-ending love that will carry you through all we do, till we reach our home above. From Adam's side, God formed his bride, beautiful as could be. And standing here beside you, I see he's done the same for me. I waited such a long time, and I can't believe it's true, that by my side God's placed a bride as beautiful as you. I waited such a long time, and I can't believe it's true, that by my side God's placed a bride as beautiful as you.
Well, sometimes we fail to show it, but we husbands do indeed appreciate our wives who have given us children and have done so much for us. That was Billy Walker, and that's called Adam's Side. Well, that's all the time they're going to give us for today's Gospel Time program. A reminder that Gospel Time stays on the air in your area and on your favorite radio station because of your prayers and your financial support. If you'd like to help us, here is our mailing address. It's Gospel Time, Post Office Box 68, Bone Gap, that's B-O-N-E-G-A-P, Bone Gap, Illinois, and our zip code is 62815. Thanks for listening to our program today. Until our next radio broadcast, if the Lord's willing, this is Dave Rigg asking the Lord to richly bless you.